Hey, good morning. We are back for another video. This is what happened last night. Of course, with all this snow and the weather changing and it's the holiday season, you're just involved in so many different things that you're not used to doing. So we're like pivot.com over here. And my husband's like, let's go to bed early last night. So we went to bed, I don't know, maybe like 7:40 is the time. I looked at the clock and I was like, he is really going to sleep. And next thing you know, we slept for like, 3-4 hours. And this is like what happens around here. Then you wake back up for a couple hours and you go back to sleep. So I was up late last night watching this one journal video. So I keep having this conversation with my girlfriend about like, are we going to junk journal or are we not? We had this wonderful, oh my gosh, wonderful journaling workshop last Thursday. 12/11. It had prompts, it had breath work. It was amazing that a company would think about you to make sure that your well-being is taken care of. And I was like all into it. You had to write a letter to your future self, to your younger self. I had stickers. I am a sticker junkie because stickers, you can get them at the dollar store, Five Below, and I got these new ones from TikTok, and it's a whole situation, as you can see on my page here. So we go back and forth, my girlfriend and I, like, do we want to junk journal or not? I realize I'm somewhere in the middle with junk journaling in the sense that now I see the importance of capturing the moment and going back and remembering that day. Yes, we're at that time. This is the era of capturing the memories, and I'm that age. And so this was a special night because it was my aunt's birthday, and my uncle calls me and he says, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, I got this. He said, "Okay, that's a lot." I said, "All right." He says, "Do you want to do this?" I said, "Okay, yes, I'll be there." So I moved everything around and I kept the one thing, went there early, knocked that out, got it done, came home, got dressed. Bam, we're in the car. So we go to dinner with my aunt, my uncle, my cousins to Eddie V's, and we had such a good time. First of all, we've never been there. It's a beautiful place. I will tell you, it was a 10 out of 10. And I literally said that. My husband is kind of persnickety when it comes to food, and he had his entree and was super quiet, and he talked about it over and over again. And I was like, okay, this place is winning. It's winning. So here's the bag right in front of us, the bag. And I usually don't do this because I'm like, how am I going to do this? Sometimes when you see junk journals, they're so big and vast with so many things. And now I'm thinking about, am I going to get a camera? But I thought about how good the prompts were the other day when I did that workshop. And then another thing, I'm reflecting over my 2025 year, like a big time, really thinking about like, what did you do, Rhonda, this year that like helped you big time? And when I say that, I'm reflecting because like I took classes and there's more classes that I want to take. I really feel that I have raised my vibration in so many areas that the heaviness that I felt, I no longer feel. Like I'm in a zone and I want to stay in the zone, so I have to reflect. So the journal is helping me. This is what this girl says in this video. Helps you make decisions. It helps you use your voice, because things that you want to say to people, you can like put them in your journal, say it the way that you want to say it, get it all out, so you're not holding that stuff. And I have like this, not this, like this. I have an empath gift, so I have to be very careful. This is something that I'm discovering this year. Whose stuff is this? Whose emotions is this? Whose energies am I picking up? All of these things I have picked up and figured out in the year of 2025. It has been major. So journaling has been a catalyst to remove some of the chaos in my life. So today, I wanted to just show you my page that I did because I wanted to capture this day. So it started out, I had no idea. Creativity is something that I pray about. I took a Reiki class, my Reiki 1, and then I'll go back in 6 months and do Reiki 2. My Reiki class, specifically, I pray over my chakras, right? And I'm real, not concerned, but I'm serious about my chakras. And one of them is my creativity, because I know it's my zone. I can create, one of my dream jobs is to go to Google and like sit in their like meetings and talk and come up with innovative ideas and just go at it. Like, that's one of my things that I just want to do. So with this, I had no idea, but I put the paper of the bag and I cut it out to make sure that it fit, because this is the day before. So the day before is like I wrote all of these things, and then I got here, and then I started to do this thing where I was worrying about like a solution for a problem, because something is like, it's getting on my nerves and I'm trying to figure it out. And then all of a sudden I just stopped, because I remember in Reiki, it's like, I will not worry, I will not fear. So I was just like, I will not worry, bam. And put my Moana little sticker there. And then I wrote my things that I was grateful for yesterday. Okay. Now, look at all of this coloring situation going on the next page, because that seeped into the next page. So I was like, okay, it's time to put the bag up. Put the bag up, and I wrote down all of these words. Well, I have these stickers. Let me tell you about my washi tape, and it says, let all that you do be done in love. So that's all the way across the top and the bottom. So I wrote my aunt's birthday and the date, and then I started to think about our conversations that we were having during dinner. And we often chuckle a lot about just the stupidest things. And it's not stupid, but it's just, some things are. It's just funny. And then one of the things we talked about was like our movies, because we're like a movie family. So we talk about movies all the time. And I was like sick last week, and I said, hey, I watched this movie with Marky Mark. And it was the Family Plan Part 2. And my uncle's like, well, why'd you watch Part 2 and you didn't watch Part 1? I was like, because it was Marky Mark and it came on and it looked good because it was in Paris and London and I was all into it. Didn't matter. And we talked about the last holiday, and my cousin's cracking up about Queen Latifah when she's in church. Why, Lord? Why me? So we just had funny moments at dinner. And the food was great, because my husband is pretty picky sometimes, but he got his entree and it was lamb chops, and he was all into it. He was super quiet. Next thing you know, he just talked about it. And the chandelier was over top of us. And our waitress was great. The place was a 10 out of 10. And I even said that during dinner. It was so many great things. It was a good time and a moment that you wanted to capture. So today I came on just to show you what that looked like for me. It was just a date and the event. And then I captured the food and conversations and movies. And we could go on and on and on. And then I did the ring for the phone call. And the waitress gave us a rose. Myself and my aunt and my cousin all got roses. And I'm going to turn that's going to be a separate video, into rose water. And just something that I prayed about. I was so grateful. I'm always grateful. So you'll always see me staying in a lane, the zone. I'm trying to say lane and zone at the same time, of gratitude. So this was my junk journaling page, and there will be many more, but this year I have been super creative and adding stickers and pages and different things to my journal. Also, doodling has helped me big time. I use this time in closing. Meditating sometimes is hard when you're first starting out, and I have to do guided meditations. But one thing that I'm super clear on is that meditation helps me clear the way and think about different things. And this is a modality that has helped me meditate in a different way. As I'm working and creating, I am getting downloads and ideas and answers to certain things, and problem solving. I'm telling you, decisions and actually this boost even in my solar plexus, this confidence, like, oh, you're going to do this. It's time for you to do this. You know how to do this. You remember you did this before. I'm telling you, it's a whole situation. So I couldn't keep it to myself, because Sharon is Karen, and I wanted to give it to you all. Let me know if this helps you. If you incorporate this, maybe it's not your jam. Maybe you don't know what to do. Leave us some comments, and we'll answer the question the best way that we can. But again, thanks for letting us share. Be blessed, and we'll be back some more. This has been our most, again, creative year that we've had on YouTube, and we've had such a good time. So thank you so much for listening. Talk to you soon, and be blessed.